Assalamualaikum for Miss Vita. How are you today? Yes, Miss Lucy hope all of you always in a good condition. Amin. Well, as usual, before we start, let's pray together. Dua for study.
Rabbi zidni ilma warzuqni fahma.
Good job. Well, as usual, to increase our spirit, let's sing together. Wave your hand. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Good morning, Miss Vita. Good morning, Miss Vita. Good morning, Miss Vita. Good morning to you. Okay, thank you so much. Well, last week we've learned about long ago and today. We talked about what the past was like and what people did in the past. And today we are going to compare the past and the present. Let's learn some new words about chores and how some chores have changed. First, let's see the pictures. Old-fashioned. He is making candles with the old-fashioned way. Long ago, people made candles by hand, but now we can buy candles at the store. Modern. This is a modern cell phone. A modern cell phone are much smaller than old-fashioned cell phone. Important. It is important to feed animals. Animals need food and water to live. Difficult. She is learning to sew. Learning new things can be difficult. Expensive. The dress is expensive. Clothes can be expensive, but if you learn to sew, you can make your own clothes. Well, that's all. Let's review them all.
Making candles by hand isn't modern. What is it?
Old-fashioned. Making candles by hand is old-fashioned. Did you know that long ago, people used candles to see at night?
This is a cell phone. What kind of cell phone is it? Is it old-fashioned, purple, or modern?
Let's see. It's too small to be old-fashioned, and it's not purple. I know, it's modern. It's a modern cell phone.
That's right. They're doing their chores. Some chores have to be done every day. What word describes these chores? Unscramble the word.
Important. It's an important chore. It's important to feed animals every day.
This boy is frowning. Why do you think he's frowning? Fill in the blank. Learning can be difficult.
Yes, it can be. But learning can be fun, too. I love to learn new things. I bet he does, too.
Okay, we have one more. This dress costs a lot of money.
The dress is expensive. It looks expensive. Well, great job, everybody. Those are all the words for today.
Hi, I'm Maria. This is my grandmother. We're cooking breakfast on the stove.
You know, Maria, when I was young, I cooked food over a fire. Cooking food over a fire is more difficult than cooking food on a stove.
Oh, I almost forgot to feed the cat.
When I was young, I lived on a farm. Feeding the animals was almost more important than feeding myself.
Grandma, do you want to go to the store with me? I have to buy a dress.
You know, Maria, when I was young, I sewed my own dresses. Buying clothes is more expensive than making them.
Really? Would you teach me how to sew, Grandma?
Of course.
Grandma, did you have fun today?
Yes, I did have fun. I'm going to text your grandfather to tell him all about our fun day.
Yes, good job everyone. Now, let's hear the story. How about a fairy tale? Yes, this story is called Rhodopis. Let's hear the story together.
Long ago in Egypt, a servant named Rhodopis worked in the home of a rich man. None of the other servants in the house liked Rhodopis. Rhodopis was kind and good, but the other servants were cruel to her. They made Rhodopis do all of the chores. At dinner, she always ate alone. Then she washed all of the servants' dishes. After dinner, she took out the trash. The other servants gave Rhodopis many difficult chores. Wash all the master's clothes, then put them away. Hang up all of his shirts, the other servants ordered. Then clean all of the rooms in this house. Rhodopis was very unhappy, but she did the chores with a smile. One day, a messenger came to the house. "The Pharaoh is having a party," he said. "Everyone in this house is invited." "A party at the Pharaoh's palace," the other servants shouted. "How exciting!" On the day of the party, Rhodopis got ready to go, but the other servants stopped her. "You can't go with us," said the other servants. "You have more important things to do. You have to stay here and do the chores." Rhodopis went to the river to wash the master's clothes. After she washed them, she started to hang the wash to dry. Suddenly, she saw a golden hippopotamus. It splashed water on her shoes. The shoes started to shine like gold. Rhodopis ran from the big animal. One of her golden shoes flew into the air. A big bird saw it and took it. The bird flew away with the shoe. He flew to the Pharaoh's palace. The bird dropped the shoe into the Pharaoh's hands. "Look at this golden shoe," he said. "It must be the shoe of a woman more beautiful than all the other women in Egypt." The Pharaoh ordered his men, "Find the woman who owns this golden shoe." The Pharaoh's men looked for the owner of the shoe for days. They came to Rhodopis's house. All the servant women tried it on. It did not fit any of them. Finally, Rhodopis tried on the shoe. It fit! The men took Rhodopis to the Pharaoh. The Pharaoh saw Rhodopis's smile. "You are more wonderful than anyone in Egypt," said the Pharaoh. "Please marry me." Rhodopis answered, "Yes!" And she never had to do chores again.
The end. Yes, that's the story. Well, after this, don't forget to access your e-learning, check your homework, do and submit it before the due date. Thank you so much for today. Well, before we end the class, let's sing goodbye song. Wave your hand together. Goodbye to you, goodbye to you. Goodbye everybody, goodbye to you. Goodbye Miss Quita, goodbye Miss Quita. Goodbye Miss Quita, see you next week. Goodbye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.